The story of the American soldier has been relevant generation after generation.
Hey, Buddy's here! Buddy! Hey, Buddy!
And Wichita playwright Joyce Markley has integrated that story into some of her most popular works.
I knew so many people that had been in service. They are just so giving. That's so big, it almost makes me cry sometimes when I think about what they went through.
What if you have to kill somebody, buddy? Really, honest. Lift up, aim, and pull the trigger.
This is a performance of Markley's play The Supper Table, performed at Butler Community College.
You see two eyes wide, stick that way. Blood starts oozing out.
It's the story of a Korean War veteran in the 1950s who returns to his family in Kansas. He encounters both personal and financial challenges as he tries to integrate back into civilian life.
Joyce gets it.
One of Markley's biggest fans is Army veteran Kevin McKelvey. McKelvey is a Wichita North High grad who starred in one of Markley's plays while he was serving in the reserves.
Kind of showed up. I knew that I wanted to get in the show. That's why I'd come back to Wichita. And, I auditioned, and I do remember the song I sang. It was kind of a tearjerker.
Like a ranger, so beaten by the storm, find some shelter, safe and warm. Like the child, so gripped by pride, finds at last the courage to fight. This man does come alive. Oh, come alive.
This led to a collaboration between Markley and McKelvey to write a new play together.
I told him I wanted to portray 4 military guys in a story. Would he like to help write it?
It was a story whose intent was to celebrate the military of all ages and of all services, and kind of acknowledge that common thread that if you've been a member of the fighting services at any time in history, in any service, there's certain things that you understand, and there's certain connections that you understand.
But the project hit a roadblock when McKelvey moved to New York and started a new career and family.
Life just takes some of those chances away, but I think I will write him and ask, do you think we could do a long distance thing? Maybe we ought to try it and see.
McKelvey says he's up for that and would love to resume work on the play and then bring it to life on stage.
When we started writing it, we thought, wow, it's really timely now. It's even more so now. I think that the polarization that has happened over the last few years, some of the challenges that have happened in the world over the last few years have made it even more timely.
If the project comes to fruition, it'll be the latest play bearing the name of this local playwright who has lived through a span of American history riddled with war and the stories of human triumph and tragedy that are the inevitable result.